back super live with J Militant. Yeah. I gotta figure out what the fucking streamer why I can't see myself in the fucking streamer. Everybody else can see me, but I can't see myself. That shit weird as fuck. Who would have done it? He was about to smoke these blunts. Take mine to bed. Sweet. I know I just wanted it. Oh, yeah. See who up, who not up. Well, my West Coast fam at. It's been a long day, long night. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that came through for me and Sav's two separate lives we did. One on his channel, on the other. We did literally an hour and some change on his channel, then we did another hour and some change on my channel. We was having technical difficulties. But thank everybody for coming through and support. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon who slid through. Shout out to Cuz. Shout out to Who Rive who slid through. You know what I'm saying? You know, great live. You know what I'm saying? We got to discuss, politicking. You know. So that was shit crazy. Cause as soon as we started talking about the documentary, shit went problems started happening.
We went back in the house. I like the way it feel about me.
It's still on my life. It's down, there's no air.
You was sweating like I don't know what earlier. Was your bandana, was it wet? Oh, okay. I'm like, it looked like he wiped it to cool himself down.
Oh no, that was on my sweater.
Yeah. Okay, sweaty. This strawberry was pretty sweet.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I had never got a whole container of sweet strawberries before.
How's it?
I mean, when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting this.
You be too damn big.
Ain't like back in the day.
Oh, when y'all used to get strawberries, they used to all be sweet.
I told you we used to go to the farm, because the farm was like right behind us. Or
Was it
all
sweet
we would
like?
drive.
Was it sweet like sugar?
Guess you could say that.
It ain't just to mess up all the fruit. It's just in. I forgot to ask Dad for pictures of the garden and other dogs.
Can they keep fucking with everything? And they want everything to be artificial.
They don't want humans to be artificial. They don't want nothing to be real. Sick.
We were talking about that the other night, because they
I don't talk about that stuff with me.
I do.
He don't, y'all.
I do.
And he don't.
I do. I told you about the artificial sun.
When you tell me about that?
I told you about that probably a couple years ago.
Wow, My slow ass think you talking about artificial sun, like somebody's son. Not the sun.
Not the the artificial.
Yeah,
sun.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know about that though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know because we talked about it.
Before we talked about it, before I met you.
No, what I'm saying is when I found out about it, I told you about it, and then you told me that you knew about it.
Yeah.
And then from that's where the artificial intelligence is coming in. That's why it's so strong. Because we know that certain people cannot live up under the sun long enough, and their existence is decreasing.
People can't live underneath the sun.
Huh?
People can't. Palm-colored people can't live underneath the sun.
You stupid. Huh? Yeah.
That's how they be talking on TikTok. I be learning how to get around getting deleted and blocked from learning terminology. Like people gotta always adjust themselves for them.
What? I said cracker.
Yeah, you can't sit that on TikTok. They would delete it. They would take your video down so fast.
What I said, chum nigga then.
That's that sound racist. Cause you know what that's leaning towards.
How are you racist against a people that is us?
That's true, but that's not how they see it.
Cambodian people is black.
Asians don't see it like that. They gotta build for them, and they quick to be like Asian hate law. I'm like, oh my god, everything is not Asian hate law. Y'all done killed more of us than we killed y'all. Relax.
I mean, some of them know. Some of them do know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but no one don't do nothing. They ain't gonna acknowledge it. They're not gonna, you know.
Well, that's why the Dominican Republic is all fucked up, because they don't know if they Spanish, they don't know if they black, they don't know what the fuck they is. That's why they look the way that they
I
look.
really don't know why any other ethnicity want to be palm colored people.
Salute.
I really don't know why. Like you want to like wet dog all day because that's what they smell like. Let me get off here if I get you taken down, because I'm just talking shit.
What are you doing? Shit. Shit I be saying?
The people you be on live with, they don't be saying about what you be saying about their people?
No.
That's cool. I guess they know to stay in their place.
Nah, shit. The majority of them be agreeing.
Yeah.
You know, just like that.
You can kind of like set yourself up to attract the right type of crowd. Basically, you didn't set your page up, your platform up to attract the crowd that's not argumentative with you.
Yeah, I mean,
like how was you able to do that? Because like somebody like me, I got on social media because it just won't add to me. But I was always arguing with somebody, and it's just like, why do I keep attracting all these negative people? What is the problem?
Well, it ain't everybody. I do have people that come through that do disagree. Like there's some people that because I was using this as a stick. That think that being racist and prejudice is one and the same. And I've had to educate people like, no.
That's not the same.
Being racist and being prejudiced is two different things. You know? So.
And we oppressed, so we can't be racist. So yeah. No, I'm saying.
And I talk about that too.
No, I'm saying like, remember when I used to be on social media or whatever? I'm saying like, yeah, you have your stuff, but it ain't every day though.
Yo, Jesse, what's cracking? Yeah. Nah, I just it's just.
Eventually, towards the end, remember, I was able to weed out a lot of people, right. And I won't have no issues. But yeah.
I guess based off the fact of me growing up around everybody, I could kind of, I know who I'm going at, and I know who's going to actually listen. So you got those that will actually listen, and they'll like, okay, well, I agree, and you know, and then you got the other ones that will stay stuck in that argumentative state, and they'll be like, oh no, that ain't true, you know, just like this fool Dub that I was getting into it with. He made the stupid statement of, oh well, there was more white people as slaves than black people.
But
how is that the case? How is that the case when we got black people that's still enslaved right now? How many white people you see enslaved right now?
They talking about the white people they consider as like peasants. They was getting enslaved by their people. And yes, we did a little slave on too now, but don't do that. Don't do that. They piss me off when they do that shit.
And they try to justify what they did to us by bringing that up.
Right. So they be getting confused. Like, you know how during medieval times it was a lot of like, they didn't consider it as slavery though. They considered them as peasants. And it's just like you can't compare that particular slavery to our slavery. Don't do that. Yeah, because during medieval times, they was just taking everybody out. And there wasn't no reason behind it neither.
No RWS and prejudice are not the same. Yep, that's what Justin just said too.
Hey, Jesse.
But that's, you know, I don't hold back. What I do is, and this is what I tell everybody: whoever comes on my channel, I welcome whoever on my channel, but you better come in with respect and have an understanding that I come from the Black Power community. I don't come from the black community. I come from the Black Power community.
I was going to get that
now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, even though I am not actively involved in the Black Power community the way I was, I still hold a lot of those ideas and standards that I continue to stand on. Now, if you cool with that, okay, we good.
You're right.
If you can't be cool with that, that's cool too. Yeah. Find somebody else to go watch.
Find somebody else to go play with.
You know, I'm not finna change my standards or change my outlook or, you know.
Yeah, to make you feel comfortable.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a black man who has a black life, and I have to live this life as being black. So that holds a whole nother weight than anybody else that's out there. Not saying they may not be going through the same things, but when you look at the numbers of how many of them is going through it compared to what we're going through, there is no comparison.
Right.
So they could bring their numbers all they want, but our numbers are still higher, and we're still lower than anybody else, but we're still the most expensive because we pay more than anybody else.
We spend more money than anybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's your comment saying? My stomach hurt.
Yes, we both come from, we both come from the Black Power community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Is that the same person?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, and I would still be with the community, but the problem is it was too much bullshit going on with the community.
There's too many arguments, too many ego.
You got these quote unquote RBG militant soldiers and shit.
But they arguing with all their people. You arguing with all your people.
Yeah, but not only that, but you find them in the back channels working with the enemy.
Exactly. I'm about to go in the house. I want to get beat up.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm trying to hide you.
Not trying to hide you. But yeah, you know, y'all already know I ain't shit. I'm me. I'm me. You know. And I'm not here to be accepted. I'm here to be respected. Difference. So you got a lot of people out here that want to be accepted. Like, please accept me. Please accept. Please, can you please accept me? I swear I'll be a good person. I'll be a good person. You know. I'll talk just the way you want me to talk. I won't talk all that slang. I won't be like, yeah. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'll speak very eloquently. Shit, that's what I say to your eloquence of talking. You know, because my thing is this: since we are the creators of language and we created how to speak and everything, then how we choose to speak the English language, God damn it, that's how we gonna speak it. You either like it or don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And to all you Southern folks that out there that, you know what I'm saying, talking all that, well, you gotta speak proper English, and no, you speak proper English. Don't tell us to speak proper English. You speak proper English. You know? With your ain'ts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my Southern people. But don't be telling people to try to speak all proper and everything. No. Speak your speech. You know what I'm saying? Speak your speech. Talk your talk. You know what I'm saying? Because we created this shit. Even though the English language is not over here, is not our native language. But we did create the language. You know? There's a whole lot of translations going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I know some people may hate to hear that shit, but you know, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, be mad at your people for not being the ones to create the language. You know, create the sounds and all that. The sounds to the letters that create the words. Oh shit! I just now said I seen that comment yesterday. Yeah, she went in. Yeah. But yeah. You know. I ain't never gonna, you know, jump out my square. You know. See, when you have the ability to get out here and play the game, then you're gonna be all right. But they will always try to take what you started and take it as their own. Basically hijack the shit and tell you, well, you can still be a part of it, but you're gonna be like at the bottom of the barrel, basically. Like when it comes to meetings, you're gonna be the one taking notes, not saying nothing, not giving in your input, even though it's your shit. You know, you gotta watch out for these motherfuckers out here, y'all. There's a lot of crooked ass motherfuckers out here. And the thing about it is, they don't want to see a black man succeed. Not unless the black man is smiling, dancing, you know, shucking and jiving as we call it. You know? Because they want to be accepted. You know? We always talk about how rap music doesn't belong to us no more. The corporations took that over, right? But we talk about them taking it over more in the 90s when, you know, and you can kind of start just before then. But we lost hip hop. We lost rap. The day, what's his face? Russell Simmons, the day Russell Simmons decided that he was going to work with Rick Rubin and bring him in. Rick Rubin was already a well-established figure in the music game, but it was more in the rock sense. He ain't know shit about rap music, not shit about hip hop. He said he listened to it, but didn't know because his thing was rap music. So now we start having creations of, you know what I'm saying? Walk This Way. You got the Beastie Boys doing the shit. It was done. I mean, it was a gradual, slow pace still because a lot of the corporations didn't want it. But then, you know, as you move forward and you get into the late 90s, you know, the man who had the plan, MC Hammer, you know what I'm saying? But I'll give it up to him now, because at least he made the attempt to bring the whole hood with him. The whole hood. You know what I'm saying? Not just a couple people out the hood. The whole hood. It just wasn't feasible over a long duration of time. You know what I'm saying? But he was a guy that he smiled. He was happy. He was a good Christian boy. So they allowed him to have the endorsements and all the other benefits that came with it. And you know what's funny about that is, y'all? Hammer didn't get all that after he decided that he wanted to change up the music. He didn't get none of that. As soon as Hammer decided that, you know what, I'm finna go hang with some black folks. I'm finna go over here to Death Row. I'm about to go hang with some black folks. I'm about to go change some shit. I'm about to go, you know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people didn't like it. I, for one, I liked it. Because how you going to tell somebody from the hood that that's not them? Just because he was dancing and everything? Well, everybody in the hood don't dance? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on now. The man is from East Oakland. East Oakland, y'all. High Street. He grew up in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So, and Hammer will beat your ass too. Don't get it twisted. Y'all done heard people. Yeah, Hammer will beat your ass. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? he was smiling for the cameras, but when the cameras went off, yeah, he was right back to, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, but you know, the Jerry Hellers and shit. I mean, y'all ever thought about if Jerry Heller, if Easy never brought Jerry Heller in? You know what I'm saying? Like, what have been the, you know what I'm saying? What would have been the status of of NWA? They were gonna still make it because it wasn't like, you know, West Coast wasn't coming out with music at the time. You know, because it was something that was needed. The NWA brought a whole nother. They brought the militant side. So, okay, so it's like this. You had in New York Public Enemy, and they were with Fight the Power. They had that militant swag to them, right? But NWA brought that West Coast Black Power militant swag, where they was getting federal papers saying you can't do this and you can't perform that song and certain cities they go to, police tell them, well, you can't perform this, and they still do it. They still do it. You know, NWA could have been so much bigger than what it was, but because you had this white boy come in and basically tell Easy, no, you know, basically pump Easy head up to where Easy like started to alienate everybody else in the group. Cube was the first one that seen it. That's why Cube is that's why I always say Cube is the smartest man out of all of them, because he did sign that contract. He's like, nah, $7,500. No, you keep that. I'm worth a whole lot more than that. I done wrote the majority of these damn songs. Give me my money. And if you don't want to give me my money, I'll go somewhere else and get my money. And you know what happened with that? If you've seen the movie, I'll tell y'all right now, I'm old enough to remember the events that happened what they showed in the movie. So, y'all remember in the movie, when Cube had already left, he had a solo deal and everything, and he went to the office to go find out about his money, and that white boy was like trying to give him the whole runaround. Cube like, nah, fuck that. You see all these plaques up here? These plaques, my plaques. These my plaques. All these gold plaques up here, platinum plaques up here, these are my plaques. Where's my money? He still wanted to fuck around with the fuck around, so what Q do? Took that baseball bat and started fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what happened? He got his money. He got to stop playing with people's money. You know? Because the thing about it is, he thought that Cube was just going to be another one of these rappers that you could just give the runaround to, and they'd be like, okay, and then walk out the office. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Tupac. That's another, I'm old enough to remember that too. If y'all seen the movie, it was a scene in the movie when Pac he had came out with Brenda's Got a Baby, and he was shopping a record around, and he, once again, two white boys, one white boy and one so-called Jew, right? So, they was like they wanted to release the album, but they wanted to keep Brenda's Got a Baby off of it, and Pac was like, nah, this song means something. This is a story that they tried to basically put away to where nobody would even think about it. Pac was like, no, this story has to be told. And this song is going on the album. I'm not changing up. You know, he made the motherfuckers listen to that song again and put a whole nother like, no, we're not doing it your way. No, you may cut the checks, but we're doing it my way. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, you're not about to play me, and you're not about to take my shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to backstage, you know what I'm saying, the stories that I want to tell about my people. You know what I'm saying? My people. This music is our culture. So by default, I'm going to talk about my people, what my people go through. What people want to ignore that my people go through every day. No, I have this platform, I have a voice, and I'm about to use this to tell stories that people don't want to talk about. And that's the problem that I have. It's like you sit up here and you talk about, well, you guys have this. No, there are so many stories that I come across every day that is not even national news. It's barely local news. You know, I come across stories and I go and try and find like how big is the story? Man, the story is like that small. It's this big, but this is how much coverage the story's getting. But I look up and there's a fucking story about some crazy ass motherfucker trying to carjack over here, stabbing up an Uber driver, trying to carjack other cars on the freeway, and then this dummy want to jump off the freeway, break both his legs, but that's all over the place. What about the stories about my people? See, y'all still not telling stories about my people. Y'all want to put more black faces on TV and thinking that, oh boy, that's gonna be okay. They're gonna be happy again, you know what I'm saying? Because they're being highlighted more. Huh? Highlighted more. No. Our stories need to be spoke on, and we're going to speak on these stories. It don't make a difference if y'all want to talk about it or not. People like myself are going to talk about stories that y'all don't want to talk about. But I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what the sister's name, and I do apologize, but I'm thankful that they found the sister. And what's crazy is I was watching on patrol, and they was talking about the sister. I guess I caught a little bit of story. She had stopped. It was some kid, and she had stopped to see if the kid was okay. And then somebody came, and then she was on the phone with her sister. So her sister heard the whole thing, and all she heard was a bunch of screaming. Somebody had done snatched the sister up. You know what I'm saying? And then scooted off. And then just within minutes, I see Willie D go live about the sister was found. And I'm like, that's, you know what I'm saying? And it was only a couple of days too, because it just happened like on the 13th. No, yeah, just like 13th. So I'm thankful for it. Very, very thankful. You know, because too many of our sisters get snatched up, and shit, nobody don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? All the young little brothers getting snatched up. Like, come on now, talk about everybody else. You talk about when everybody else gets snatched up. Why can't we get the same? Why can't we get the same coverage like everybody else do? And then the fucked up thing about it is the times that you do is so disingenuous. It's nauseating. It's fucking nauseating. Talk about, well, we care. You care. My thing is this. If you care, then why are we still not on equal level? Don't try to slick talk and then bring up the people that don't want to do nothing. I don't speak for them. If you want to be lazy, you be lazy. I'm not speaking for those. I'm speaking for the people that actually want to do something. But you want to skip over those, and you want to concentrate on the people that are not doing nothing. Oh, like so many years, all black people on welfare. No. Studies actually showed there was actually more white people on welfare than black people. Now this shit is like more Muslims on welfare than anybody. Muslims and Indians. You know? But they like to change up the numbers. You know, try to make it look better for them. I always make it look worse for us. So, but I'm finna jump off of here, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.